Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Shadow here. I'm bringing you another community map breakdown, and today we're on the map Wayout, or Wayout I think it's called. And let's just do the usual bog standard. We'll just zoom up to the top of the map just to get a general layout view of it. Okay, as you can see, each team starts with a machine gun Warthog, which is obviously pretty effective if you get straight on the start. So let's just get a general layout. So on each side you have these two like circular areas. They both contain DMRs. They're just basically for general cover. In the middle here is just a huge great structure. As you can see, that weapon that red guy's using there, or was using before he got owned, is the concussion rifle. Really effective weapon on this map, and I'll teach you how to use it later because it's really effective. And you also have these two sort of platforms. You have one here for the blue team and one there for the red team. So I'll just talk to you about weapon spawns. As you can see, if you saw earlier on, someone was taking out the Warthog with the rocket launcher. For the blue team, the rockets spawn here. So as you can see, if you go out your base, come out either one of these doors, it's literally just to the right hand side. You can't miss them, they're a fucking huge weapon. And for the red team, they basically spawn on this rock here. It's literally just like a copy and paste job either side. Whatever one team has, the other team has the exact same, just slightly repositioned. And as you also saw here with that red guy using earlier, there's the concussion rifle here. That's pretty much the general layout of the map and the weapons. Also up here, there's a nice little hiding spot. Because basically this was a DMR game, so obviously everyone had long range weapons. So if you want to like sit up here and pick away at people with the DMR, it's a really good method to do. This is the general layout of the base. Obviously there's the Warthog there. What other weapon? I think we also have a grenade launcher around it somewhere. This is like a second level up here. You get up here by the lift, little grav lift up here. These are obviously one-sided shields. They can't shoot through and you can't shoot through, so you can just sit here to generally just piss people off. It generally works. You just sit there teabagging, people generally get annoyed and push. Okay, there you go, just spawn there. This is where the grenade launcher spawns. Again, another very effective weapon on this map due to vehicles. So that's basically the general layout and the weapon location. There's also a shotgun down there. Probably not too usable on this map because, I mean, if you look, it's wide open. You know, unless you're using camo and being a sneaky bastard and hiding around corners, the shotgun's pretty much useless. So let's just go back to the game where I'm getting owned by the looks of it. Okay, so the first thing I do on this map, I go for either one or I go for two different weapons. Well, actually, I go for three. I go straight for rockets usually, but if I don't get rockets, I'll either go back to grab grenade launcher. If I don't grab grenade launcher, I will grab concussion rifle. Now, the reason I do this is because if the other team charges at you with a Warthog gunner, like you probably saw them do earlier on, and you don't take it out, and they're a half decent gunner and a half decent driver, they will wreak havoc on your team for ages. You know, it will take a lot of DMR to take him out, and by then they would have already got 4 or 5 kills added to the tally. So, you know, you want to go straight for one of those weapons first. The concussion rifle is exceptionally good for taking out vehicles because it's kind of like it's kind of got like the same purpose as a Revenant. A Revenant is designed for taking out vehicles just by flipping them over constantly. That's sort of what the concussion rifle does. If you continuously hit the vehicle, it spins them and flips them all over the place and they can't gain their composure. You know, and in the end, you'll probably end up killing them. So it's a really good weapon for taking out vehicles, and concussion rifle. I highly recommend going for it. It's also great for taking out infantry and well and dropping shields. So, you know, don't think it's just got one use because it's an exceptionally powerful gun that I see a lot of people just not using for some random reason. Obviously, grenade launcher, I've explained that in previous videos, but I'll re-explain it again. You know, UMP, sorry, not UMP, oh god, brought back awful COD memories then. The EMP blast on the secondary fire of the grenade, great for taking out vehicles, you know, or stopping vehicles, and then you guys can get a feed on them. Great weapon to use. And also the rocket launcher, well, everyone knows what the rocket launcher does, it destroys pretty much anything and everything. So, you know, those are the weapons you want to go for at the start. If you don't get one, go for another. If you don't get one, go for another. If you don't get any of them, this is how I play. If I don't get any of the power weapons, I usually try and find a DMR. Obviously, this was a big team Slayer game, so you all start with DMRs anyway, so it's fine. And basically, what you want to kind of do on this map is I sort of try and stick to either the left or right. I never go down the middle as such. This is, I think, one of the rare times I actually go down the middle because we had it locked down. You only want to go down the middle of the map if you've actually got it locked down. But most of the time, you want to just stay on the left or the right. Mainly because these kids were just doing this all day, and I don't understand why. Don't use jetpack on this map, for the love of God. I don't understand why these kids were using jetpacks. I really don't. And it wasn't just one or two. Look, I mean, look, this is literally like target practice. You know, I might as well have just kept saying pull, and then another one would just fucking appear. It was crazy. So yeah, don't use jetpack on this map. Stick to sprint. Get around this map quick, because this map doesn't have a general. Yeah, it hasn't got like a generally quite a lot of cover at all. You know, look, if you look at it, I mean, I'm getting hit from all over the place because it's generally not a lot of cover. You know, there's a couple of rocks here and then, but they're easy to plant a grenade next to and drop a shield. So you know, pick a side of the map, usually left or right. That's what I do, and basically pick at an enemy side because they will generally get fucked up big time. And it's what, you know, happens in this game before. I think we actually lose this game somehow. If you look at the score, I think it was 60 to 35, and I think we lose. I can't remember. I could be totally wrong. I haven't watched this game back in a while. Well, that was an epic grenade right there. But yeah, if you notice that I go to the left or the right straight away, I generally not to go down the middle. The reason for this is because the left or the right, it's sort of a hilly area. It's sort of up and down, and you can't really get easy feet because there's sort of like miniature hills and stuff. So it's a good place to get your head down and run away when you're getting picked at. I just got wrecked right there, hardcore. But yeah, so when you're playing this map, stick on the right or the left. You know, find a rock to cover behind. And also, if you're using the DMR in this game, make sure you're crouching when firing. Because have you noticed a lot of this map is long range firing. And if, you know, for a lot of people that don't know, that should know this now, crouching makes your shot a lot more accurate. It resets the bloom quicker as well. So, you know, when you're shooting at long range across a map, always go into crouch and pick away at someone, because I guarantee you're more chance of getting that 5 shot when you're crouched than you are if you're trying to strafe back and forth in a normal standing position. These cheeky guys are trying to get in our base a lot of times, but we managed to pick them out. See, again, notice how I only go to the right or left hand side. I see our guy getting hurt over here, so I try and plant some decent grenades in there. That one was an epic fail. This kid just gets wrecked on right here. Somehow he doesn't die. He takes a lot of killing, this kid. That guy gets taken out nicely again. These structures are pretty good to use. Again, because it's on the right or the left hand side of the map, you know, you can actually crouch down, and you're quite a difficult target to hit. So you know, use those structures if you want. They're really good. But the general incentive of this map is long range. There's no close quarters at all, unless you're a mentalist and you want to go in their base and die repeatedly trying to do it. Just generally stick to the side and stick to the long range stuff, because it's much easier to play this map and you will get a decent score at the end of it. Best way to play it, I found. Stick to the side, stick to long range. Again, power weapons, you know, pick up the ones that you can. Forget about the shotgun, really. Stick to the concussion rifle, the rocket launcher, and the grenade launcher. Make sure you take out vehicles straight away, because, you know, if you don't, you're going to pay for it, and you're going to pay for it heavy. What else is there? I think that's pretty much it for the main part. This map's pretty self-explanatory. It's not too difficult to explain. You know. Also, another thing, obviously, there are, you know, other tools you can use for the vehicles. You may have saw a couple of plasma pistols like this one. This guy's using one right here. You know, if you find one of them, don't be afraid to pick that up. You know, if you watch one of our previous videos, I'll mention that my little trick of find yourself some plasma grenades, find yourself a plasma pistol, and combine those two, because it works really well. You know, plasma pistol the vehicle, then whack a sticky grenade or whack 2 on it, and it will work wonders. So that's the general incentive of the map. Pretty self-explanatory. Not much I can talk about. This is an okay map. It's not one of my favourites, mainly because due to the sheer lack of cover. I don't think they really designed it that well. Probably could have been made with a little bit more cover. You see here, like, this guy just destroys me because I've just got nowhere to go. Even if I sprinted away, there was just nothing I could do, you know. So a bit more cover would have been nice, but overall the map's not too bad. It's quite a decent map. You know, depends how you play it, really. I mean, look, jetpack again. I don't understand why he somehow kills me. I don't even know how. I was pacing my shots pretty well then, but again, so oh well, not too long, and the update will be out, and Bloom will be gone, and we'll have to see how that pans out. So anyway, guys, this video is coming to a close. Funny enough, we do win it. I was talking a lot of rubbish last time. We do win this. Must be another game. I hope this video has been helpful to you. You know, I will check you out in another video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.